This might not go down very well, but if you want to get rich in the UK, stop trying to look rich. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Your bank balance doesn't care about your ego. Your future freedom doesn't care about your car. And your happiness definitely doesn't care about what strangers on Instagram or similar think of your lifestyle. Today, I want to show you why looking poor, staying low key, is one of the biggest financial advantages you can have. Section 1, the never ending game. You can't win. If you feel constantly behind in life, it's not your fault. You're trapped in a game designed for you to lose. And trust me, I'm speaking from experience because in my negative decade between 2008 and 2018, before I found much needed financial education, I fell victim to lifestyle creep. Every time you level up, a pay rise, a nicer house, and a new car, something strange happens. Your life resets, your standards reset, your expectations reset, and suddenly you're back to feeling like you need more just to feel the same. I'll be honest, in my negative decade, I did compare myself to others and I was trying to keep up with the Joneses. You buy the latest car or go on holiday or get the bigger house. You feel good for a few days, maybe a few weeks. Then you see your mate's car is newer. Your neighbour's house is bigger, better. Your colleague's holiday is a 5-star with a swimmer pool. And now your upgrade feels outdated. This is why so many Brits feel financially stressed despite earning more than ever before. Because lifestyle creep is socially accepted, encouraged, and rewarded. But when you intentionally look poor, when you stop competing, you step off the treadmill completely. You stop chasing feelings. You start building wealth. And most importantly, you take back your peace of mind. After getting a grip in 2018, I stopped giving a toss what anyone thought and I stopped trying to compare myself to others. I started shopping at Primark, for example. I wasn't trying to keep up. I even had a VW Passat for 7 years, so I can honestly tell you that I practice what I preach. Section 2, how looking rich is quietly stealing your freedom. If you've ever felt trapped in your job, check your lifestyle first. Most people in the UK aren't stuck because of low income. They're stuck because of high expectations or high expenses. Basically spending more than you earn. Designer clothes, car payments, they eat into a huge percentage of your take-home pay. Upgrades that impress people who don't even know you. When you really think about it, no one gives a toss about other people. Not really. Not in a negative way, just that everyone's busy with their own life. And what happens next? You can't quit your job. You can't slow down. You can't take risks. You can't take time off. You can't change careers. Your lifestyle is your prison. Meanwhile, the person who looks poor has options. They can walk away from a toxic job. They can say no. They can pivot careers. They can take a little break. They can take risks that actually pay off long term. Let's compare looking rich to looking poor. When you look rich, this is what I think happens. You earn, spend, and hope for happiness. But if you can start looking poor and not giving a toss about what society expects, you earn, invest, buy freedom, then spend if you want. One builds wealth, one looks wealthy. Choose wisely. If you understand how important it is to invest into assets, from my experience, you find a way to invest into assets. It's important. And on that note, if you want help and support with investing, hit subscribe so we can build wealth together. Section 3, survival mode, the silent killer of your potential. Most people aren't lazy. They're just financially suffocating. When you buy things you can barely maintain, car, flat, house, lifestyle, you lock yourself into survival mode. And survival mode destroys creativity, growth, and mental health. Albert Einstein said back in the day, a calm and modest life brings more happiness than the pursuit of success. Modern life proves him right. 62% of adults in the UK feel anxious about money. Nearly half worry about it at least once a week, probably more. Why? Because their expenses leave them no breathing room. You upgrade the car, the insurance goes up, the maintenance goes up, the fuel even goes up. Suddenly, you need to upgrade the rest of your lifestyle to match. And now you can't stop working. You can't take risks. And the pressure never ends. But when you look poor on purpose, when you stay simple, you unlock peace, flexibility, and mental clarity. The bigger your gap between income and spending, the bigger your freedom. As you can probably guess, I'm not a financial advisor, and this isn't me giving out financial advice. I'm not an expert, not even close, but I am sick of seeing people I care about struggling financially, and my intention is to help as many people as possible with my experience. Section 4, the power of being authentic. If you attract people through your lifestyle, you'll lose them the moment your lifestyle changes. A shocking number of people admit they've chased relationships purely for financial reasons. Even worse, many admit they've lied about their financial situation to impress people. I used to do it all the time when I was a bit younger, when I was in the Royal Air Force, when I was trying to get myself a girlfriend, and I failed miserably. So here's the truth. If you build your identity on things, you will attract people who only want things. But when you quietly build wealth, when you don't broadcast it, you attract people who value who you are, not what you own. That's real wealth, the kind you actually feel, not the kind you post online. I've been obsessed with Gary Vee since taking social media seriously about 2 years ago, and he drives home this point all the time. Being your authentic self is hugely important. Every video I do on this channel, I'm working on this every single time, because when I first started, I was far too concerned about what other people thought about me or what I thought they were thinking about me because I put myself out there. Now I'm much better. If you think I am authentic and you get value, keep watching. If you don't, move on. No worries either way. Summary. Looking poor isn't about deprivation. It's not about being cheap. It's not about pretending. It's about refusing to play a game that keeps most people poor, stressed, and chasing approval they never needed in the first place. One of the things I'm doing with this channel, by the way, is to drive home the importance of investing. Because in my 24 years as an investor, I've seen too many people with too many regrets. People I care about. But what if after this video, you're happy to look poor, you want to invest so you can potentially retire early, but you're not sure what to invest into? All you've got to do is have a look in the description below, and I'll leave the link for my latest playlist. This will give you all the info you need to invest in the stock market with confidence.